Hi everyone, I'm Marco Savino, CEO and founder of Iterpro. And for the last 13 years, I've been working in the football industry as a sports scientist, as part of a coaching staff. While I was on the pitch, I used to say that I was taking care about the main financial asset of the club, the players. So training them on the pitch, collecting data, running all the off-the-pitch analysis. However, if you think about that, everyone in football is a vertical know-how in his own area of expertise, and often decision makers struggle to leverage information coming from other departments. So we end up making critical decisions about the players with very limited information, sometimes guesswork. And this can lead to poor management, overtraining, injuries, waste of talent, and of course, financial losses. So taking inspiration from the gaming industry, we decided to create Iterpro Football Intelligence, and only one data management platform that connects all the people in the organization, centralize all the data from different departments, and turns them into actionable insight in order to take better decisions faster about the main asset. And we are the first and only company in the world able to do this from the pitch to the board, covering not just the ground operation daily activities, but also administration and finance. So we basically create a framework to streamline communication and workflow and helping them to reduce the risk of injury, identify talent, of course, having a clear view about the return on investment, helping them to move from a classic athlete management to an asset management. However, we validate our solution even in other sports, working with top clubs in volleyball, rugby, and basketball, which is the evidence that a solution like this is required in every sport out there. How we make money? What's our business model? We are a B2B SaaS. We ask for at least 1 year minimum subscription, and 3 variables are the most important to define the pricing: modules, numbers of users, and of course, numbers of team. And this model gives us the flexibility to target both sides of the market, elite and the sub-elite, creating bespoke solutions depending on the needs, size, and resource of the clubs. So now you're asking, who are our competitors? And you will see a bunch of big names here. But as I said before, we are the only first company in the world able to digitize the contract and track completely automatically the bonus. So we're able to provide financial simulation to the club and run smart alerts. And last but not least, for sure, we are the most user-friendly platform in the industry. So our team is composed by 16 people, 11 full-time, 5 part-time, split half for the customer success and half for the product development. But it's definitely worth to highlight that our brand ambassador is the football legend and current vice president of AC Milan, Franco Baresi. So I'll tell you a little bit about our journey. We founded the company in May 2018 and raised the first pre-seed in January 19 when we launched the product. We signed our first big clubs, AC Milan, in June 2019. The year after starts to come the first federation. And in 2021, we signed also with the Italian Rugby Federation, demonstrating that this is a solution for every sport. And August 2022, we've been selected by Stadia for their program. So this is our client base. It's 31 clients spread across 14 countries. We have 60 teams, 400 users, and 2,800 players. At the moment of our portfolio, we have both federation, leagues, elite clubs, and sub-elite clubs as well. So Iterpro is a kind of octopus touching every single aspect of the player management. So it's a natural Troyors to upselling hardware, consulting services, but 3 main disruptive models are applicable to our system. One is the freemium, in order to achieve the full scalability, especially at sub-elite level. The other one, I just mentioned it, is the other sports. And the third one is just rebranding our current features and making available for agents and players to make the solution more player-centric. But how this translates in finances? So this is our chart about revenue, how we performed the last few years. As you can see, we had a little setback during the pandemic. We still grew, and we're still growing. We have $500,000 recurring revenue at the moment, and we aim to close this financial year with 800,000. As you can see, it's a very sticky revenue, as we have a very high percentage of retention and margin as well. And as last, we are going through fundraising at the moment. We raised about 300K until now in the last few weeks, and we're looking to raise another 500K pound in order to achieve these two goals. One, the tech development in order to consolidate the current solution and develop the agent app that I mentioned before. And the other side, on the business development side, getting enough resource in order to scale up to 60 clients and, of course, accessing the US market. And this will lead us to a second phase within the next 12 to 14 months in order to raise a Series A and go into the growth phase. Thanks a lot for your time.